Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. There's no lack of focus among that group. It's the NBA on two. And with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, BA. You can't simulate this stuff in training camp. Even though you're scrimmaging a ton and going through the playbook, you have to be out here. You have to be on an NBA floor. You have to watch the way guys adjust to things that are happening on the fly. And that'll settle these teams in once they get familiar with one another.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Walker in at the 3. Here's Doncic. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Up top, Walker. And he drives in, and he converts the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Murray. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Porter against Walker. Pass to Doncic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's the Nuggets ball. It's a 3-point game. Porter with it. Back to Jokic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Murray against Doncic. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer off the mark. Now here's Walker. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Outside Irving. Back to Walker. Another shot. Rejected by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the serve.
Outside Walker. There's a screen. Doncic outside. Inside. Outside for Irving. 4 on the clock. Here's Walker. Dallas no good that time either.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Walker. Here's Doncic. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, BA. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Well, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but we wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Doncic against Murray. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. From deep, Jokic. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle, out to Wood. Takes a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Uses the glass on the layup.
Murray fearless on that drive right there. Not worried at all about the contact.
Walker against Porter. Here's Doncic. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Porter, and that's good from 17 feet.
And Porter with good focus just to find some room in the mid-range.
Here's Walker. Doncic, a screen on Murray. Walker with it. Now Porter defending. And there it is for him. Doncic has got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Irving. And it's Denver with another.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Down low. Here's Doncic. The kick out to Walker. Out to the wing. Doncic outside. Walker with it. Back to Doncic. Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And here's Jokic outside. Walker pulls down the board. For Dallas, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. To the middle. For 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Gordon. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood.
Here's Walker. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He has 7.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Walker. Here's Murray. And no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And Doncic hammers it home.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
There's the triple. Mavericks with a rebound. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. Irving, a screen on Green. Walker passes to Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Walker passes to Irving. The kick out to Walker. Back to Irving. Pass to Walker. To the paint. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Walker.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
Jackson, the pass to Green. Got a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Magic substitution. Luka Doncic.
Here's Brown. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your defense, team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Hardy. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. Pass to Porter from outside the arc. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Doncic. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Dallas, Luka Doncic.
And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it.
Jokic passes to Porter to stop the run. Drained it for 2 points. Porter's gotten his second bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Walker with it. Checked by Murray. Basket's good. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Porter. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's the screen by Bryant. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Jokic hits the trifecta. Jokic has got 5 now.
No hesitation from Jokic. The D had no chance really to set up.
Walker passes to Doncic. Over Murray. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. From downtown, and it's Denver with a rebound. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year. Doncic against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Fader on the way. Oh, another miss by Jokic.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It'll go on Michael Porter.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Well, look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed the long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
Gordon, he's checked in for Bryant. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in.
And you can see Aaron Gordon just lights up when he has chances like that to throw it down.
Porter against Walker. Doncic, a screen on Porter. Walker passes to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brett.
Well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid.
Walker passes to Doncic, and he makes it on the layup. Doncic has got 23.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Dallas on D. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Porter finds Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Outside Walker. Doncic, a screen on Porter. Walker passes to Doncic. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. On the wing, Porter. Three-pointer. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Walker against Porter. Pass to Doncic. Back to Walker. Doncic, a screen on Porter. Doncic outside. Now Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doncic, a screen on Porter. Doncic outside. The 3 from Wood. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Jokic. Murray for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Jamal Murray sort of carrying the flag for Canada and all the great players who have infiltrated.
And so it's Dallas with it. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic, puts pressure on the defense every possession. And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Jackson against Walker. Doncic outside. And here's Walker. He's got 13. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And he knocks down the first one. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Here's Brown. Mavericks with a rebound. Walker's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the wing on the left. For 3, Hardy. And Bryant pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Brown passes to Jackson. Lets it go from 11. That one's wide left. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Walker. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
On the wing, Bryant. The 3 is up. The Mavericks pull it in. 55 seconds left in the second period. Doncic, a screen on Bryant. Pass to Doncic. Walker against Green. And it's Walker, that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight, and Denver's shooting only 42%. Bryant with it. Back to Jackson. Over Doncic. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. The Mavericks shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Walker's shot is off. And for Denver, they're shooting 35% in the second so far. Pass to Najee. And here is Green. Fires from deep. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Walker. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. He was top. Allie, as always, thank you.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA. Out in Portland, it'll be the Trailblazers. And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Murray passes to Jokic. Over Wood. Porter got a piece of it. Now Walker. Inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
They set a pick. Walker passes to Irving. Got a piece of it.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
Pass to Porter. The 3. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Now here's Walker. 19 points in the game. The offensive rebound. Here's Wood. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Wood's got his second bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Jokic to end the run. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Walker. Here's Irving. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Irving, a screen on Jokic. Walker passes to Irving. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Count it. Good.
Aaron Gordon with great hustle that time.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Walker against Porter. Here's Irving. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And here's Porter outside. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Irving, a screen on Jokic. Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Walker passes to Wood. Back to Walker. Irving, a screen on Porter. To the paint. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Left side, Porter. Gordon outside. Back to Porter. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It's scooped up.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Walker passes to Irving, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Doncic, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Caldwell Pope. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. The Mavericks shooting it well at 59%. Walker passes to Irving. Comes up empty down low.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Walker against Murray. Irving. Another possession. Another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Murray finds Jokic. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Now Gordon. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Irving, a screen on Gordon. Walker passes to Irving, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together, so the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Here's the pick. Walker passes to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Back to Walker. Irving, a screen on Jokic. Walker with it. Checked by Gordon. And that one's good. Irving.
Well, we know Kyrie Irving can carry a full boat offensively, but his scoring tonight has been next level.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Gordon, right side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Irving. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. McGee, he's checked in for Doncic. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Walker for three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Walker's got 9 points now in the second half. Jackson outside. On the take. Count it.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
So it's the Mavericks now. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Right wing. Back to Walker. Excellent D there from Bryant.
He did the work to get inside, but still, you have to finish. Oh, the rebounding. Part of his triple-double. He's been nothing short of spectacular.
Walker with a steal. And the shot's good. Walker's got 11 points in the quarter.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his fourth.
It's going to go on Reggie Jackson, and he makes the first.
Shooting for Dallas.
And both free throws good for Walker. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Walker's got 32 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Bryant. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
And I like what Tom...
The Mavericks shooting 59% in this one, a good average. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. And another inductee into the 2022 Hall of Fame, All-Star Tim Hardaway. Brent, you were a teammate of his for a little while. Any recollections?
B.A., if I go back to Tim Hardaway, I don't think about my time in Miami, which was a cup of coffee for me. I go back to my college days, and I had the chance to go home to the Bay Area and be in Oakland in the summertime. And Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and one Tim Hardaway Hall of Famer invited me into that gym to work out in the summer. So you talk about a genuine thrill to be on the summer floor with Run TMC. What a treat.
Outside Walker. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Gordon outside. Here's Chanchar. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Dallas with possession. Walker for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Walker's got 40 points. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Smith no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Jokic up top, guarded by Morris.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Walker. Outside for Irving. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Brent, you won the dunk contest in '96. After last year's edition, some calls to fix it. You got any ideas?
BA, every year they're trying to fix the dunk contest, and I like it. The league has tinkered with it before. They've tried different things, some successful, some not so much, but the fact is you just got to get great dunkers out there, and you got to put on a show. And when the league gets that, everybody's happy.
And there's the screen. Outside Irving. 4-3. They get the rebound. And the jam by Walker.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
He's guarded by Irving. For 3, Gordon tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Jokic, and that one hits the back iron.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Walker. Smith with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. 14 feet away. Mavericks with the rebound.
He had a teammate wide open for a better shot. I don't know why he still attempted that with the D right in his face.
Irving, a screen on Jokic. Walker passes to Irving. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, BA.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Smith against Doncic. Smith passes to Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Jokic is rolling, and you can see the coaching staff over there applauding everything he's doing.
Down low. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Walker with the steal. Pass to Irving. Yet another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Walker finds Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Knocks it loose. Jokic with it. Guarded now by Morris. And Brent won it. Issue that's come up. Star players unavailable for various reasons, but some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. And there's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
To the left side wing. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
There's a screen. Walker passes to Doncic. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the inside. It's deflected. Here's Walker. To the middle. And it's Doncic missing. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to Jokic. Up and over Doncic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Walker with it. Inside. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
A different look for Dallas. McGee, he's checked in for Morris, and it's Powell in for Kleba.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Green against Walker. Down low, Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Here's Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on JaVale McGee.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first.
Here's Walker to the paint. Here's Wood. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the five, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And the Nuggets call time here for the Nuggets. Najee comes in for Gordon, and Green is subbed in for Porter Jr. On defense, the Mavericks. And there's a 3-second violation. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Bryant from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
And Bryant looking for more consistency from distance.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Dallas has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Walker. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Now Jackson. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Walker against.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jackson with it. Picked up by Powell, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Denver's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Green for 3, hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. He got it again! Sensational! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Quick.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
And another miss by Denver. Dallas has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. He takes it in. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside, Brown. Jackson for 3. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Well, the defense wasn't ready for Jackson to pull that quick one.
Green against Walker. Pass to Doncic. Doncic, a screen on Jackson. Walker passes to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Green for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Here's Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Free throw good, Walker. And both free throws good for Walker. 5 ticks left to play in the 4th. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
A shock and surprise. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.